This weather report proudly brought to you by your local Origin LPG team.
Hello, Rosanna Natoli with tonight's weather. It's been another hot day in the region today, and it's looking like the weekend will continue on in much the same fashion, and the next week too. We do have some chance of a shower next week though, so let's hope for at least some relief and a little water for the garden. To the temperatures, a range of 19 to 30 degrees at the Sunshine Coast Airport today, with an afternoon humidity reading of 53%. Tewantin, a top of 30, and Nambour, 29 degrees. To the satellite loop, and Queensland skies appear to remain mostly clear here. However, you may have noticed plenty of cloud in the sky today. It's just that those clouds are too low and patchy for the satellite to see. Now, on today's chart, an inland trough is generating high, isolated thunderstorms with gusty winds and little rainfall throughout the southwest. But it looks to clear over the next few days, and that's as the trough retreats into central Australia for the weekend. On tomorrow's chart, the high over the Tasman Sea is continuing to maintain that firm ridge along the Queensland east coast, with the onshore trade winds triggering a few coastal showers, mainly falling north of Gladstone though. And now to the latest from the Bureau. The boating forecast for Sunshine Coast waters, 10 to 15 knot east northeasterlies tomorrow, strengthening to a 10 to 20 knot northeasterly on Sunday, then tending back east northeasterly on Monday with seas to a metre. Today's half moon means there's not a lot of swing in the tides at the moment. Tomorrow's low falls at 8:21 in Noosa, 8:43 at Caloundra. The high peaks mid-afternoon, just a bit before 3. For the southeast coastal district, a hot and mostly sunny day ahead tomorrow. Maroochydore 21 to 30 degrees, Nambour 31 and Gympie 34. Looking ahead for Maroochydore, a clear and sunny weekend before a slight chance of showers to start the week, then slowly tapering off to only 10% by midweek, and temperatures steady around that 29 to 30 degree mark. And that's it for the weather this evening. Tonight we have a spectacular photo from Sharon, and it is sunrise over the beautiful Lake Koroiba. Thanks everyone for the photos you've been sending. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Now here's Robbie with the Surf Report.
Thanks, Rosanna. It was good to have some waves during the week. We have had very little time with offshore winds. Just the last couple of mornings we had a couple of offshores. Unfortunately, it does look like we're going to have east to east northeasters over the weekend, anywhere between 5 and 15 knots. The tides, they're going to be low between 8 and 9 a.m. both mornings. Unfortunately, it is going to be worth heading for those open beaches though, with around that 1/2 to 3/4 metre of swell sitting at 9 to 10 second intervals. I'd be checking up between Peregian and Sunshine. Urumba on the higher tide. It's definitely going to be worth checking the Kawana stretch. And on the southern end, definitely worth having a little look at Kings Beach and Happy Valley, in particular on the lower tides. If you're thinking about a swim, with this little bit of swell that has been around, it's not real big anymore, but it's still quite strong. There's definitely a few flash rips around. Please stay safe, only swim between the red and yellow flags. I hope you have a wonderful weekend across the coast beaches. Now it's back to you, Joe.
Well, that's all from us for this Friday night. Thanks very much for your company. And you can see a replay of our news over on 7/2 from 6:30. And also just a reminder that Weekend Sunrise will start at 6 a.m. on both days for the latest on the bushfire crisis. From all the team here, enjoy your weekend. Good night.